Ooh. Oh, this feels nice. Ooh, HD. That's what you get when you get a new camera. Better, better, and better.
Because of what addicted. Do you like this position? Do you like this position? Let it sit you sipping, get you interested in kissing women. Is it fuck your inhibition? Fuck your inhibition.
Good day, ladies and gents, my name is Helzo and welcome to Discuss Things, and welcome to kind of a special video because I do have some explaining to do to many people, and especially people who have been asking me where the fuck I've disappeared and where the fuck I am now. So this is kind of an explanation video. I will jump into other topics as well. I will also talk about my future plans for the channel and etc, etc. So don't expect a centered video or something like that. I'll be all over the place. So without further ado, let's begin. So the first thing I want to talk about is where the fuck have I been, what's going on with me, why I haven't been posting videos, etc, etc. And the answer to that is simple. It's a two-part answer. First part is my camera, my old camera, which is this little shit, basically broke down. Apparently the Microsoft HD camera doesn't have a software for Windows 10, which is also made by Microsoft, and it's kind of a weird thing because you have both of your products from Microsoft and it doesn't support Windows 10 officially. It does work on occasion, but when you try to basically merge it with an external microphone such as the Samsung Meteor mic, which I'm using right now, it just goes to shit. I tried different programs, everything, nothing works. So I had to wait a bit of time and buy myself a Logitech C920, which is perfect. Nothing less than perfect. It's amazing. The image you're seeing right now is from that webcam. As you can see, it's in 1080p. It's amazing. I love the camera. It took a little bit of setting up with the Windows 10, but I think it's fine now. And the second and more important part about why I haven't been making videos is basically I have been very demotivated about anything lately, not just YouTube. I've been demotivated about life in general, about work, about social relationships, about anything. I'm just being in this hole that I've fallen into, and it took me a little while to climb up. It's not something that I acquired from only one place. It became a problem to me during these past few months when the winter is coming, and I always feel like this during winter. Last winter, when I was still making reaction videos, it didn't pose such a problem because I was doing daily videos, I was only reacting and etc, etc, and basically it didn't affect me that much on the outside level. But now that I'm actually in the mood to create things, to basically do original sketches and not just watch a video, which again it is fun, but I'm through that, and I'll get to that later in the video. But I'm basically finding myself more and more struggling more and more to basically think of something. I do have ideas and they disappear right after I want to make them. And the situation with the camera made it a lot worse because when I wanted to record a video I couldn't, and I had to improvise, such as with the previous video, which is the Bulgaria travel guide. The original plan was completely different. It was completely different. I was going to include video material from me personally. I was going to film with a webcam around the room, etc, etc. And now I realize what a mess my room currently is, and I'll get to that as well probably. But I've been very down recently, and I am recovering from this, but the reason why I am feeling down come from several different places, and one of those places is YouTube. Let me explain why. First of all, each of you knows, if you watch other like major YouTube creators about the new problem with YouTube, about the new algorithm which favors longer videos and favors more viewed videos and highlighted videos and etc, etc, and basically they ignore the new videos that are being uploaded by the creators. Fine, this is completely fine because you still have tags, you still have thumbnails, you still have the title which can be connected to another title that they're looking. So I don't see it as such a big problem if you have the strict audience that some of the creators have. It does pose a problem because from time to time you don't see any new videos uploaded, you don't have a notification, and that's why many creators have appealed to their audience to click on the notification box. I already did that to all the people that I watch, and I'm constantly getting notification about a new video uploaded, which is kind of like a nuisance, but it's better because then I know what's happening instead of having to watch and search and at the same time see videos that have been uploaded months ago and they're just gaining more views or are still relevant, but I've watched them several times. It's a bit frustrating. Now, how will that affect my channel? I don't know. As I said, I've been out of the loop. I haven't uploaded almost anything in months, so I will have to see how it comes and what's happening. I will appeal to you again to check the notification box, and when I upload a video you'll be notified. If you haven't done that already, please do it. If you want to, of course, follow my channel and of course follow my content. Now, the other thing about YouTube, however, is I'm simply going to mention this. I will do a separate video entirely on that subject because it's gotten to a point that content creators, major content creators, are being pressured into doing something they don't want or doing something not the way they want to do it. And I'm talking about the saltiness level or the toxicity levels on YouTube from other people, from the audience. I picked up those two words, by the way, by playing Overwatch, and they describe the situation amazingly, because you have people, content creators, who have been here for many years, and to have to be pressured from people who haven't done that, who haven't been in their shoes, and to simply have to read comments such as "go do what I tell you, you fat piece of anything," or "go do it the way we want," is simply not acceptable to me. That's all I'm going to say about it on this video. It has been one of the reasons that I have been feeling down, because I have also received this kind of hate on my videos, and on videos that I don't think that should receive this kind of hate or the way it has been received. That, again, next video will be about that, the saltiness of YouTube. I'll probably record it today, and if I can, I'll upload it in the evening. Now it's middle afternoon, so I should have the time. Alright, moving on. So I said in the beginning of the video that I do have some plans about my future on YouTube, about my future at all. I haven't been paying a lot of attention to my channel lately, and everything has dropped significantly. I'm not making anything in terms of revenue and etc. But if you have watched my previous videos, this hasn't been my goal at all. The reason I started doing YouTube more than a year ago was because I wanted to fight and succeed with defeating a problem that I've struggled with the most of my sentient life, which is a bit of a shyness, and not just a bit. I have a very huge stage fright. I cannot express myself properly on different occasions. I have problems keeping attention to what I say, and YouTube has been helping me a lot doing that, because when I talk to a specific topic and have to look at the camera and just have all these conditions which I have said to me during a video, it's basically like military camp, you know. You just have to do it, and it was very hard at the beginning. For those of you who have been with me since the beginning, I have been doing reaction videos most of my YouTube career, which is not a big one, like, you know, a year or something. And basically what happened these reaction videos managed to help me unlock my ability to express my emotions, and you can actually trace it from my first videos to one of the last videos that I made which was a reaction, to see what has changed, how I look at things, how more concentrated I am. And when I did that last video, or semi-last video, I don't remember, it was a few months ago, I I watched it afterwards, I edited it and everything, I uploaded the thing on YouTube, and when I watched it, it was amazing to me to realize that I have gone through a lot of trouble getting to this place, and I've succeeded in my own eyes. And what I wanted to do from that point on was not just react to videos for the rest of my YouTube career, but I wanted to create, I wanted to do my own sketches, I wanted to start doing comedy shorts, I wanted to do serious shorts, I wanted to do discussions. My channel's name is Discuss Things, and I've always aimed to connect with my audience to discuss things, of course. However, that hasn't happened yet, which was one of the things that bummed me out and contributed, maybe that should be the third thing that contributed to me getting bummed out, because I had very different expectations as to how my career will start and develop. That was a bit of a letdown, but it taught me a lesson to not expect such things when I don't know what I'm doing. And as I made that decision, I slowly began to realize how hard it's going to be, especially if I don't have the right equipment. And I didn't have the right equipment at the time. However, I slowly started gathering it. I don't have unlimited funds or something, so I don't have the opportunity to buy everything at once. I bought the microphone, the Samsung mic, which has been serving me very well throughout the time. I have bought the new camera, which is again amazing and I love it. And I'm planning to buy several other things as well that will help me do those things. And one of them is the good DSLR camera. And one of the reasons I made a Patreon page, I still have my Patreon page and I still donate to some creators, and I think I'm still receiving some donations from one or two people, is because I wanted to see if people actually want me to achieve those goals. I want to have better equipment so I can devote more time to YouTube. The reason I haven't been able to do that is mainly because of my job. I have a 9-hour per day job, which is in a office, which basically drains me completely. It's basically sucking out everything that I have as motivation. Yeah, you've been there. If you have worked a 9-to-5 job or a 9-to-6 job or a 12-hour job, you know what it's like when you return home. And basically doing that from Monday to Friday is just draining me, and on Saturday and Sunday, instead of doing videos, I started just resting. Now, since the holidays are here, I can begin doing stuff again, and I can pick up the pace. I can start recording again because I will have some free days, I have less work at work, and it basically leaves me with a few, at least some energy to come to a camera and have the motivation to do what I'm doing. And the last thing I want to talk about is what format am I going to continue doing stuff on. So reaction videos will probably disappear. This is something I decided, or like from the time that I was sick, I posted on Twitter that I had the chicken pox. I still have the fucking scars and everything. I will talk about that in a vlog at some point when I'm able to, because I still have a little bit of shaking up to do. What I'm going to do from now on is probably do one reaction on something that I really like, and talking about that makes me really sad because I couldn't do a reaction video on Last of Us 2, the trailer, because I couldn't. It was during the time that I couldn't stay in front of the camera because of the chicken pox, and I didn't have the camera yet. Again, sorry. What I am going to do, however, is start doing video reviews, like trailer reviews, movie reviews, other reviews as well, news reviews, probably like major events that are going to happen, major YouTube stuff that are happening. This is something that I'm going to at least try to cover fully, and basically I'm going to discuss. I know there's some channels out there that are very big and do those kind of stuff, but for me it's like putting my own point of view out there and see how many people agree with it, and basically form a discussion on that topic, because this is my passion. I like to discuss ideas, I like to discuss things, I like to basically talk to people. This is my passion. I want to talk intelligently with people, and there are a lot of people out there that you can connect with, and I consider YouTube as a way of basically shouting out my ideas and my thoughts to the community, to other people, and connecting with them. So this is what I'm going to do from now on. I will also start doing gaming on my other channel, IC Helzo. It's in the link description below, sorry. Also, I'm going to start doing streaming, but this will be probably at the beginning of next year, middle of January. That's the closest I can come up with a specific date. Middle of January next year, I will probably start Twitch streaming on some games. Probably going to start with Overwatch. I will do retro gaming games up until 2005. This is what I consider gaming, or 2006. I might keep it 10-11 years back. So those games will be played by me, and I'll be starting from older games that were my favorite and some of which I haven't played, to up to the newer games. This is what I'm going to. I'm probably gonna do let's plays on some of them, and other ones will be just reviews. So these are the stuff that I have set as some sort of a plan for me. What I want to do again actually is a Q&A as well, but I will have to basically connect with you guys a little bit more, and up to this point I don't have any way of doing that, because I have tried. I asked the people who watch you guys to send me your questions, to basically share one of my tweets. Just ask me on Twitter what you want to hear. I was trying to host a Q&A. I'll see how these things turn out, and I will also wait and eagerly read all of your comments on my videos. If you have any suggestions, if you have any requests, if you have any wishes, any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. I will be here, and of course I will be happy to answer and connect with you guys more. And that's just about it. I don't have anything more to say, I think. If you like this video, please click the like button, share, subscribe, etc, etc, whatever you want to do. Please comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and stay fresh. Cheers.